Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for July 19, 2019. We're kicking off with some Raw news today, as next week's 3-hour show is shaping up to be one to remember. The show, called Raw Reunion, will feature a huge list of former superstars appearing, though it's unclear whether former WWE Champion John Cena will make it to the event. Cena, who became one of Raw's biggest stars after being drafted in 2005, was recently interviewed by Deco Drive and didn't exactly give any hints about whether he'll appear, saying, "They say it's going to be one of the biggest Raws of all time and certainly memorable. We will see." Following this up with his classic "You Can't See Me" gesture, we're still not sure whether the 16-time world champion will show, though given how many superstars have already been announced, the company may simply not have time for Big Match John. The names confirmed for the show reads like a who's who of wrestling, with megastars like Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Mick Foley, and Ric Flair all being announced. Plenty of women from Raw's past have also been announced, including former champions like Jillian Hall, Eve Torres, Melina, Candice Michelle, and Alicia Fox, who are all slated to make an appearance, though it's interesting that Fox is being advertised for the Raw reunion when she's already a current Raw superstar. One legend who will certainly be kept busy during the reunion is Shawn Michaels, who will be on both Raw and SmackDown Live next week. After being announced as one of the many stars slated to appear at Raw Reunion, Michaels took to Twitter to announce that he'll also be sitting in on commentary the next night as part of the Blue brand. Known for his skills on the mic, having Michaels on the commentary team even for one night will be a great way to shake things up on the Blue brand in the Eric Bischoff era and should at least get some more fans tuning in. Before SmackDown though, it seems the showstopper will have a big part to play as part of DX on Raw, as the WWE are selling a new DX Raw Reunion shirt which fans can buy now. Local advertisements in Tampa are strongly hinting at DX making an appearance as a group, and though Triple H, Shawn Michaels, the Road Dogg Jesse James, and X-Pac have all been announced for Raw, one member fans won't see is Billy Gunn, who is currently working as a trainer for AEW. Other ex-WWE superstars that'll be present on the Raw Reunion show are Jonathan Coachman, Kelly Kelly, Steve Austin, Sergeant Slaughter, Kevin Nash, The Godfather, Booker T, Sid Vicious, Road Dogg, Mark Henry, X-Pac, Eric Bischoff, Santino Marella, Devon Dudley, Ted DiBiase, Rikishi, Ron Simmons, Jerry Lawler, Christian, Kurt Angle, The Boogeyman, The Hurricane, Jimmy Hart, Razor Ramon or Scott Hall, Pat Patterson, Gerald Briscoe, and Alundra Blaze. Though next week's Raw is shaping up to be an epic show, spare a thought for Drake Maverick, who not only lost the 24/7 title to R-Truth on this week's episode and has been unsuccessful in finding the rapping superstar. After Truth hinted that he and Carmelo would be heading to San Diego Comic-Con on this week's SmackDown, Maverick decided to hunt them down at the Pop Culture Expo, disguising himself as a banana in Macho Man sunglasses. Hiding his British accent, Maverick crashed a panel hosted by WWE's resident figure collectors Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Maverick tried his best to be incognito, but his disguise didn't fool anyone. Once his cover was blown, the British star wasted no time in handing out flyers asking for information about Truth, and we can see why the former rock star Spud is in such a hurry. Maverick is still yet to consummate his marriage to real-life wife Renee Michelle since losing the gold, and it's clearly driving the former champion nuts. As this endless game of cat and mouse continues, it should be noted that San Diego Comic-Con will last until Tuesday, meaning Maverick has a few more days to try and hunt Truth and the 24/7 championship down. Though Maverick is certainly stressing to say the least, one superstar who seems to be enjoying themselves at Comic-Con is Becky Lynch, who participated in many of the convention's festivities this week. Taking time out of her busy schedule, Lynch was able to snap a photo on the Iron Throne, the titular prop from HBO's recently ended series Game of Thrones. Speaking of Becky Lynch, her better half, Seth Rollins, in the news, who had not one, but 2 Universal title matches at the event. After retaining the gold against Baron Corbin in the main event that also featured Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans, the Architect came up short moments later against Brock Lesnar, who cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to win the Universal Gold for the third time. While Rollins does have a rematch at SummerSlam, the former champion spoke with Yahoo Sports this week and addressed many fans' resentment to WWE. Well aware that many fans openly talk about wanting to bring the sports entertainment juggernaut down, Rollins compared WWE to other divisive franchises such as the New York Yankees and the New England Patriots, saying, "We're those teams. We're the dynasty. It's easy to hate us, but we're still the most popular company in the world at what we do. We're so far beyond being a wrestling company that it's very easy to point the finger and hate on us. That's the cool thing to do. It makes perfect sense to me. It's how it's always been in sports and entertainment. You always hate the big guy." Strong words by the Architect, but there's no denying that WWE remains to be the biggest wrestling promotion in town, despite new promotions like AEW. Though the McMahon-led promotion doesn't even want to acknowledge AEW as competition, that doesn't change the fact that the new company already has a legion of fans loyal to Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks. "I just want people to understand and appreciate the things we go through and the fact that we're always trying to do our best," Rollins said. "Nobody's taking it easy. Nobody is just getting by. Everybody from top to bottom, every department in the entire company is putting in as much work as they possibly can to make this the best." While both promotions have said that there isn't a war, this sure feels like one, though it seems WWE will carry on with business as usual regardless of what happens. Despite what AEW may do, WWE remains to be a billion-dollar company with global reach, and just because they're the #1 promotion in the world, that doesn't mean that they're the bad guys. One superstar who may disagree with that, though, is CM Punk, who has had some very strong words for his former employer since walking out of the company in January 2014. Leaving WWE and wrestling as a whole behind, Punk has spent the last 5 years on other projects like his MMA career, and recently showed off his acting chops. Appearing in the recent horror film Girl on the Third Floor, Punk's performance was praised by critics, and though he's had success, Punk hasn't left the world of wrestling behind just yet, as he'll be appearing at StarCast 3 next month. According to Sports Illustrated, the former WWE champion will be doing meet and greets on August 31st and will take part in a special one-on-one interview at the convention. With AEW's all-out pay-per-view taking place that same day, Punk's appearance at StarCast has led to many fans believing he will be joining AEW soon, though it should be noted that StarCast is independently run, and while StarCast is taking place on the same date and location as the show, the two are not linked. This is much like All In last year, as though Punk was in the area doing a meet and greet just one day before the event, the former world champion didn't appear, despite what many fans believed. Speaking to Sports Illustrated, the Chicago-made star spoke about why he enjoys meeting fans so much, saying, "The best part is always finding out how you've touched people's lives in a meaningful way. A lot of it can be heavy, helped someone get clean, helped somehow with the loss of a loved one. I'm always touched to know the private, intimate stories people have." Whether CM Punk ever does return to the squared circle remains to be seen, but for those lucky fans attending StarCast, this will be a very rare opportunity to get to meet the best in the world. Back to WWE now, and the company has announced seemingly out of nowhere that they will be airing another house show on the WWE Network. Titled Smackville, the live event will take place in Nashville, Tennessee on July 27th and feature a triple threat match for the WWE title, pitting champion Kofi Kingston against Samoa Joe and Dolph Ziggler. In the company's official announcement for the show, another huge title match was announced, as new Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura will take on Finn Balor, as it seems the Irishman's recently announced hiatus hasn't started just yet. A special performance by Elias has also been announced for the show, and though it seems weird to be airing a random house show, there have been rumblings that putting live events on the network has been in the pipeline for quite a while, and it seems this plan is finally coming to fruition. And finally today we're ending with some AEW news, and though the company continues to be growing since its launch earlier this year, the numbers are in for their third pay-per-view, and it's not good news. In the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, the company's recent Fight for the Fallen received a drop in live viewers of about 10 to 14% from its last show, Fyter Fest. Meltzer offered several reasons why this could be the case, including mentioning WWE's Evolve broadcast, which aired at the same time, as well as overall pay-per-view fatigue. Fight for the Fallen aired just 2 weeks after Fyter Fest, and it's been speculated that some fans just couldn't handle taking in another huge show in such a short time. Things weren't all bad news for Fight for the Fallen though, as even though the show received less international buys than Fyter Fest, Fight TV made a similar profit, thanks in part to Fight for the Fallen costing more to purchase due to it being a charity event. According to Meltzer, the majority of BR Live, the company streaming these shows, are happy with AEW's performance despite this drop in viewership, and many executives have admitted to being caught off guard by the company's success. With AEW All Out taking place in just over a month, it'll be interesting to see where the company goes from here, as fans will finally see Chris Jericho and Adam Hangman Page battle it out to be crowned the first ever AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.